What's up, everybody? It's D's World. Got a reaction. I'm gonna react the Bullpen, but Jesse Peterson. I guess it's maybe almost 2 years ago now. So let's check it out. Hey, if you watched, I watched a couple things with the Bullpen, and I'm not really impressed with this dude all the time. I don't know, forgot his names and everything, but it's more about complaining all the time, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Somebody's complaining. But anyways, let's go. Let's see what happened. Heard he get kicked out, so let's see how he got kicked out. Alright.
Welcome to the Bullpen. In the Bullpen today, I have a conservative radio talk personality, TV host, extreme conservative, and he's proud of it. Pastor Jesse Lee Peterson, founder and president of Bond, B-O-N-D, and host of JLP Show and The Fallen State. Pastor Peterson, good day. Welcome to Indisputable.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Sir, you all have a celebration coming up next month. Are you not the founder of White History Month, I think, which starts in July?
Yeah.
Hey, when he started this a couple years ago, when I seen that with that, because he's black too, people get pissed off about it. Oh man.
Yeah, we're going to be celebrating our fourth year of White History Month in July. And the reason that we started it in July is because if you notice, July just feels white.
Yeah.
It's summertime, vacation time, relaxing time, reflecting time, and appreciating the greatest country on this side of heaven.
Gotcha.
And so we are recognizing that and showing our appreciation for it.
I think it's important for people to know you're not a comedian. What you're saying, right? What you're saying, this is actually you. You do this. You're the founder of White History Month.
Yes.
You've also been very critical of Juneteenth. You have called it a fake holiday, but you want to make sure that everyone supports White History Month.
Yeah, that's like the day when everybody's free and that kind of for that. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about it? Because it just looks like it just barely started doing that for a couple years with that too. I don't know, man. I mean,
I do want to have a policy discussion with you about the George Floyd Policing and Accountability Act. I'm going to attempt to have that policy discussion with you. Do you agree or disagree with the George Floyd Policing and Accountability Act?
I totally disagree because, as we all know, George Floyd was a black, unemployed drug addict with a criminal record. And I just
think let's first of all, let's clear something up, sir. You really should be ashamed of yourself. You call yourself a Christian pastor. George Floyd is dead.
It's his fault.
He's dead because a cop killed him.
No, he's dead because he was a drug addict.
My question to you, and that's adverse to the evidence, by the way, what you just.
You guys think about karma. I said that right. Karma. My bad. I got like tongue twisted. But anyways, maybe that could be a thing for George Floyd right there, because even though he always had drug problems, always, he robbed people, he did all that kind of stuff his whole life. And then, yeah, man, maybe it's just karma just got him later in his life. Maybe that happened. You don't know, man, but that was crazy. That freaking 2 years from he passed away and everything was going crazy. That was just crazy, man.
Just said. My question to you was about policy. So let me ask you, what in the policy of the George Floyd Policing Act do you disagree with?
The whole idea.
Which part of the policy, Jesse?
Blaming the cops and no responsibility
Jesse,
for the blacks.
I'm asking you, what part of the policy is written?
Yeah, okay, because there's another thing. I think it's like the year before or somewhere around the same time with George Floyd. This is one thing that hits me like this kind of way. I don't think they'll have no cameras at the same time. Maybe they do from the cops, but it was in LA or something like this. It was a 70, 75 or something like that years old Mexican guy that he moved into his daughter's, and it's late and he wants to go take a walk, but I guess though he's starting to lose his memory. So he was about 2 houses on the other side in the street, and the cops came over to pull it over, and because somebody called the police, and the police, like, he's an older dude. I don't know, man, and they shot him and killed him. All right. What about this? Like, he wasn't on drugs. He was just forgetting all his memory, and I don't know the whole thing, but that's the only thing I just know. The short thing about that whole that kind of way for the cops for that. How come there's no big a big argument or something about that guy? He was older, man. What? But at the same time, I don't know the whole thing, but that's I don't know, man. So everybody just go crazy too. I was on drugs though, but what about some people that wasn't on drugs and they're on that kind of way? You guys gotta get chill, man. Just know all the freaking facts before you do stuff too.
You can find it
People don't like facts no more. That's the thing that's all bad. It's all about feelings.
at Congress.gov.
Feelings.
What part of the policy, sir, do you disagree with? This is a simple question.
I disagree with the whole idea of a policy.
You haven't read the policy. You haven't even read the damn policy. Come on,
I don't
Jesse.
need to read it. I don't need to read it to know the truth, because what I've noticed is that black people today, due to their lack of love, their lack of believing in God, they love evil more than they love good, right?
So that's the reason why you don't read.
And so
that's the reason why you don't read.
Right, because it was written by no good black people. And why should I waste my time knowing what they're about? Black folks today, and not all, but most, have no sense of direction. They're blaming everybody but themselves. And until they take responsibility for their own lives, they're not going to get better. The real truth is,
let me ask
George Floyd is dead because of George Floyd and no one else.
That's a ridiculous point. But do you blame yourself for not reading the policy?
So I understand what he's saying, both of them, it's a good debate. But one thing, let's say if he did not do drugs, because if you see the autopsy, there's people say, oh, because if you look at the whole body cam, you can see like he was looking at his post, so he was actually alive until right there still. If you look, like, I guess he inside the picture or the video when it happened, I don't think he looked like he was dead or something, right? But then I guess one of them was touching right there for his post. Both of those the cops and everything. So I don't know, man. It's really crazy about it, because it was just, I don't know, man. It's just hard to think about it. Drugs. It's the only thing I say. Just do not drugs, people. All right.
Or you blame somebody else.
Why should I read the policy when I already know the people?
You don't even know what's in the policy, do you?
I don't need to know. Don't want to know. I know the people who are writing it. They are no good.
Okay, let's talk about Black Lives Matter. This is probably going to end up being an utter waste of my time having you on the show. What are your thoughts about Black Lives Matter?
You don't know that. You may learn something.
We'll see, preacher. What is it about Black Lives Matter that you disagree with fundamentally?
Black Lives Matter was founded by a bunch of fat, black, radical lesbians.
Okay.
And who
All
hate
right, have
God.
a good, get this clown off my show. I appreciate you.
Who hate God, who hate the nuclear family.
Yeah. Listen, for those of you who wanted me to continue to engage that clown on this show, I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. I'm only a human being. So please forgive me, okay? All right, here's what we'll do for the rest of the show. I will read some comments. And I know some of you will say, oh, Rashad, that was just so rude. And yeah, it was. I couldn't take any more of that foolishness. He's not going to make a debate in good faith. Even if you were.
Well, at the same time, you didn't finish what he was going to say, though, at the same time. And then y'all was just like, go in the middle, too.
Pose whatever I believe on the most extreme policy side. At least you have a policy argument. I can engage in a good faith debate about ideas. But if you want to utilize this platform to bash gay people, to bash black people, to bash communities that are disenfranchised, if that's all you want to do, then no, you won't do that here. And I'm sure all of his cronies, once he puts this on his social media feed, they will try to come after me. I want all the smoke. I'm good with every bit of it. All right. Okay, let's read some of the comments. We got some of the comments. Let's do it that way. D. Packman debated him a few times. He has no facts to back him up, says crazy stuff. If I was a Republican, I would be embarrassed. Yeah, but they don't call him out. He's kind of like Candace Owens, just his version of it. But he's even more.
Oh, he does not want to debate against Candace Owens, though. Candace Owens will cook him so bad. Talking about him, he will get cooked so bad, man. Oh, okay. Hey, man, he almost have 1 million followers right there that subscribed to him. That's crazy. Doctor, whatever the hell his name is, man. But hey, that was that was funny, yeah. Ooh. So what do you guys think about this debate? To me, I understand, but you have to let the person finish what he's gonna say. All right, man. Ooh. All right, so tell me what you think about that. Hit me on the comments, man. Like, subscribe, show love, all that good stuff. Peace.